Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Desperados 3, where we are today going to continue to only use Cooper and Doc to solve all of our problems, because I think if I do it right, the game might pat me on the head, and you know how I feel about those head pats. So, how are we going to clear out this mess of sightlines? There's a lot of dudes all looking at each other over here. So, was it... No, sorry, not you. It was this guy, right? This guy who can, just see the edge of that guy. How are we going to deal with that? Oh, you know what we could do? We could draw this guy off with Doc's bag, actually. If we handle the gun woman here, which we might also do with Doc's bag, frankly. Yeah, there's like a spot over here. Does anybody ever look there? No, there's a spot right there where we could have Doc throw his bag, have her walk over, and... Okay. And then we'll just throw the bag, hereabouts, and pull this guy down. Because the bag is a very powerful tool. We've not used it almost at all prior to this episode, or this mission, rather. But I guess it's just because Doc is kind of hard to play as a lot. Like, they often make him captured or missing, or... Alright, so we do have to do this pretty quickly. Right, because her cone's going to come back. Okay, just fast enough.
It'll cost you.
Alright, stay on the bridge. Easy. It turns out, all video games are very easy. Who would have thought? They should give me a badge for murdering absolutely everyone in the mission. Lead, go. Buddy, go. Okay, ammo for Cooper, which we don't really need. Yeah, and like nobody is anywhere near seeing this area now, so this should be very, very safe.
Where did that come from?
I do like the fact that like, all of the characters in the game... I'm going to back him up even more. All of the characters in the game feel really powerful. Cooper's a little bit less, tricky, but he's fast and he's really good at killing people. And that is definitely a skill set that is valuable. Surprise!
Meat for the vultures. On my way.
Listen, it's just medicine. He's a doctor. They're all going to be fine, I'm sure. Okay, so where are we at now? As far as sightlines go, we still have this Poncho who's going to be a little trickier to deal with, and he and this gunman are looking right at each other. That is definitely still an issue. Also, they can both see this Poncho who is standing at one of the doors we have to interact with, so I'm not 100% sure how we're going to deal with that either. I also don't know how much more mission there is left, really. I mean, it looks like a pretty small area once you start the fire. So I'm wondering if we're maybe approaching swamp gas territory here. Because, swamp gas thrown up here while Cooper takes that guy down would probably be pretty good. The way we'd been looking at this the whole time, I honestly thought this dude was up on the dock, or up on this ledge here. I did not realize he was down there. Okay, that provides us with some interesting options, actually. I mean, for eliminating a guy who I previously was not even really that concerned about. If we use a coin from Cooper plus the medicine bag, does that work? Will enemies get chain distracted? Because we could throw the bag back here somewhere. Let's figure out exactly how far away we have to go. Okay, not far at all. Throw the bag, right there. Where's that long coat? I don't think his vision ever becomes a problem for this. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Well, we're past... The place where we're planning to lay down the ambush is past his cone. Let's let the long coat turn around just in case. I don't want him turning around to his right and sweeping over that. Okay, it would not quite have been a problem. Alright, let's see if this works. So turn you around so you see the bag. The guy's really excited about a bag on the ground. It's just like, we just made his day. Alright. So that guy probably wasn't actually a big deal. Like, I don't think he was doing anything meaningful to our sightlines. But, you know, take out another dude. Seems worth it. Unfortunately, this poncho over here is not posted up high enough that other people will fail to see him if he dies.
Welcome to the DeVitt Company, ladies and gents.
Alright, is this location seen by? Yes, it is. It's still inside the cone. Shoot. Well, you know what? We can probably actually just do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't worry just yet.
Right, if I throw the thing over here, and then coin like this, this will turn this guy's vision enough, right? Yeah.
Here they come.
Cool. Everybody loves the idea of a free bag. I maybe should not have done this with this timing.
It works very fast.
Well, we'll just, you know, just take him down real fast. It'll be fine. Yeah, okay. Even if the Longcoat's vision did extend this far, it wouldn't matter. If you're willing to just kill everybody, it turns out timing is not very tight at all. Alright, can you see all the way over to that dude? You cannot. And in fact, you can't really see anything down here. So, we got these 3 ponchos. This is our last big challenge before we free people. And I mean the Longcoat. The Longcoat's still an issue. Longcoats are... Oh, there's a dude over here, too. I didn't even see this guy. His cone doesn't... Not even the lined part of his cone projects up there, so that's interesting. Now, this Longcoat can see over here a little bit, right? Like, if I just do some of this... Does he see... Oh, I was hoping I would leave footprints that he would see, but the footprints were, like, right... The spot that he can see is, like, right there. We could do the same thing with him that we did with the last Longcoat, where we lure him over with the footprints and then shoot him with McCoy and have somebody gut him while he's down. I don't love spending another one of McCoy's bullets, but honestly, we may not have a better option, and his vision is very awkward. He can see a lot of stuff. Well, way the hell more than I would like. Here, we're going to try something. Alright, I'm going to leave footprints over there.
Good thing I packed a spare set of lock.
Did I do that? Okay, I did.
Primed and ready. Who wants to have a look?
Does he notice that? He doesn't seem to care. Alright, well, I'll take this. I was kind of hoping that we could use the bag to knock him out.
Smell trouble.
I'm assuming I couldn't have used Cooper for that, because,
Ready for action.
yeah, the area of his gun, the noise of his gunfire is so loud. We could have had him... You know what? Hold on. I'm going to wind it back. I'm going to try doing it with Cooper in a particular way here. We're going to... Okay, leave the footprint, then have Cooper run way the fuck over here.
Ready for action.
Okay, I think this is going to work. Oh. That... I'm going to move this way a little bit. I think it should be fine.
One-way ticket to hell.
Shit, that guy did hear me. God damn, Cooper's guns are loud.
Who needs understood?
Yeah, that's not going to work. Maybe a Cooper runs just a little bit less far out. Ah. Despite the fact that that's exactly the thing we did the last few times. Didn't work that time.
There's the cages.
Okay.
Good thing I
Left
packed a
some
spare set of lock.
big footprints.
Here goes.
Shoot. Wow, that guy's sharp. His eyesight is real good.
I don't much approve of slavery. I'm here. Hurry up.
Oh, I didn't actually... I was so quick. I was trying to be so quick to pick Cooper that I did not actually move McCoy all the way into the
There's
bushes.
the cages. Good thing I packed a spare set of lockpicks. Ready for action.
Oh, no. Not good enough. Oh, come on. He moved out of the colored part of the guy's cone immediately, but I guess when he's already alerted, if he sees you at all, it's good enough.
That's what the
I
company.
mean, he shouldn't have been alerted exactly, right? He did just see some footprints. And it's super weird that they're, like, as disturbed as they are by footprints in the first place, because their own guys leave footprints. And I didn't leave the footprints well enough that time.
Should we continue?
I guess his feeling is that his own men should not be allowed to walk around, so that's what makes that suspicious. Boy, his, we saw the line drawing from his vision to the location.
Heard they got a bridge to rebuild.
There's a cage.
Even more footprints, even more footprints.
Set of lockpicks.
There we go, got it eventually.
Never. The old and the new.
Okay, so we're not really going to be able to do this, it looks like. Yeah. If I get any further away from this guy, I'm just going to be too close to that guy.
Ready for action.
Are we... Yeah, just barely, and we're right at the edge of where that guy would be. Okay. So yeah, this is just not going to work. We can do this, but it's going to require us to spend a McCoy bullet. Ah well. I'll do it. It's worth it. It was worth trying to figure out a way to save resources, though, I think.
Lockpicks. My specialty.
Cover your tracks, asshole. Welcome.
Huh. I should pause it before firing, apparently. I just hard missed that.
Cages. Good thing I packed a spare
I
set.
think I left enough.
This way.
Nope. His vision is real weird. Like, he just misses footprints for no reason sometimes.
There's the cages. Good thing I packed a spare set of lockpicks.
Okay, that was a little close. I was like right at the edge of his cone there.
Wayne.
Welcome to the DeVitt company, ladies and gents.
Not sure I trust this.
Where to?
Okay. McCoy has one bullet.
Someone call.
All of you.
That was probably worth it. Like, getting short on ammo for McCoy is a little bit scary, but his long cuts are such a problem. Especially if you don't have Hector around to just melee them. Okay, so... what does your vision actually look like? You sweep, you see all three of them. But we can certainly deal with that. We have methods. The way these guys are currently positioned, I'm thinking we can probably get Cooper over to these bushes. We can just have Cooper throw a coin up here and turn the dude around while McCoy drops that guy real fast. And McCoy gets them down and into the crouch state really quickly.
Heard they got it.
So I think we should be cool to just... Here, we'll walk around the backside over to the stairs.
I got a feeling about this.
I don't 100% love it, because we're going to have to cross his vision. You can get as far as this safely.
Oh, that's a queen's nest, huh?
We'll just have to figure it out. You know, if we have McCoy run at him at full speed, there's decent odds that we take him before he actually sends off the alarm. As long as we, do it when the cone is all the way this way.
Not a problem.
It might take a little bit of finagling, but we'll get there. Okay.
What the? Cover your tracks, asshole.
Yeah, but you don't care about tracks.
Better things to do.
We do have to wait for his vision cone to reset, though, I think. So let's see. You're not really a problem. This guy's not really a problem anymore. Yeah, I just want to let the yellow reset here because I'm a little worried that if we try to make this move, we might get seen briefly. Okay, want to make sure we have as much leeway as possible.
Here goes.
Oh, wow, that guy turned his head considerably more than I was expecting. Okay, yeah, I have to stay low. I guess I could start my move here, really. And then I'm outside the edge of your... I will be.
Here goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Smart plan. I'm sure there will be no consequences of any kind.
You
All right.
swing a pickaxe? Well, you get used to it. Knock yourself out.
I wouldn't worry.
Okay, so he's turned around.
I smell trouble.
Gonna wait just a second. There we go.
Meat for the vultures.
Defend the net.
Ah, he didn't. Apparently, he didn't get down into the crouch state, despite the fact that the other guy was down and Doc was visibly crouched.
You ever swing a pickaxe?
I am a little curious about something.
You get used to it.
Let me see if...
The book.
I want to do this when his vision cone has just swept off of the stairs. That's as close as we're going to get, I guess.
Won't feel a thing. My thoughts exactly.
I had Doc execute the version of it where he picks up the body. I'm wondering if that animation is maybe slightly longer.
I'll never work for
Knock yourself out.
meat for the vultures.
It doesn't... Yep, I guess it is. Despite the fact that at the end of the animation, Doc is in the crouch state either way. Apparently, if you do it,
Let's move you out.
if you do it that way, it takes longer for you to be safe.
They got a bridge to rebuild.
Out of mind.
Alright, you can just drop this guy off over here. That'll be just fine. Okay, and then we have... As we continue to progress this way, we do run into more problems. Can you see that, dude? You cannot. Okay, that's interesting. So this guy can't see this guy. The gunman can't see the poncho up on the balcony, but he can see the other poncho, who can see the poncho up on the balcony. There's a dog over there who I don't think is a problem. How are we gonna deal with this? How long does it take somebody to fall after they get shot? 3.9 seconds.
Turn this place down.
And the duration of the distraction is 5. So we could just cap that guy. Let's have Cooper turn this dude and shoot this other guy. Let's get Cooper out of this bush. It is not helpful for him to be here anymore. Are we past the edge of his cone? We are, okay. So I'm just dealing with one vision.
Let's go.
Whose tracks are those? Oh, not my problem.
That's right, not your problem. I wouldn't worry about it. That's not going to work. I'll just stay low over here. We'll just do this the safe way. We can, of course, employ some gunfire. If I wanted to, we could just shoot these two. Because it looks like this guy is never visible to the people outside. Do you really not? Does your vision never swing over here? No, I guess they're all having a little chat. Guard dog vision is ridiculously terrible for some reason.
Too many snakes.
So maybe the right play is get to a position where I can shoot both of these guys with Cooper and have Doc kill this poncho at the same time, and that's his last bullet, but then he gets a refill. Oh, it's not going to be safe. That's loud as hell. It's not going to be safe to do that while this poncho's still up. And it's totally safe to take this guy down if this guy's dead. So I think I'm just going to stick with the plan I was having. We're going to spend a bullet for Doc, putting this guy over here away. You throw your coin, yeah. Alright, make sure Doc is in a position where he has the gunshot. Oh, hey, there's a longcoat right there who is close enough that he would hear the shot if I took it from just this position.
Straight through hell.
I didn't even realize that guy was there. Okay, now we're good. So we need to...
Lots of these. Need some change.
Not worth my time.
Okay, the moment that guy turns around,
Steady hand.
kabam.
Fresh out of bullets.
Whew. He became no longer visible at just about the last possible instant. So I think the 5 seconds on the coin represents the total time that, like, from the instant it lands until the second the time the effect ends, which is not actually the amount of time that it's functional as a distraction, because they have to turn around and stuff. Alright, let's go and get those bullets. Should be able to do that safely. And then it's perfectly safe for us to drop this dude. Let's just have Cooper get down here and do that thing.
Quick.
Not a bad place to be later.
There we go.
Cooper, just throw that guy in a bush somewhere. Alright. Now, even if we don't want to use Isabel or Hector to solve any problems, we are going to have them... We're going to have them come through here, so we do need to at least clear the path for them. I'm sure it will have us all gather
I'll take that.
together in one place at the end, right? So we may as well clear this all out while we're here.
Now or never.
So now that we know that there's a long code over here, I am less inclined to think we could resolve this problem by having Cooper just shoot these two, because holy hell, the area of his gun's noise is so huge. If we, I mean, hold on a second. Let me see something. Okay, this is just about the edge of that guy's vision cone.
We'll get noisy.
So I'd have to run in a little bit to shoot him. We might be able to get close enough. Yeah, I might be able to do this. Hold on. We're gonna try it because Cooper's bullets are effectively 0 value. So I would like to spend them instead of Doc's bullets if we could.
Well, now, let's see. The old and the new.
Okay, he'll just have to get a little bit closer, and getting just a little bit closer will solve the noise issue. We're gonna be real close to the edge of everybody's vision here. And the thing is, I don't really want to get much closer to them than this, because I'm worried about alerting people on the other side of the wall, but I think we've got the perfect position here.
Things will get noisy.
Quick save, just in case I'm wrong.
The quick and the dead.
Okay.
I got the tools for the job.
Now, this guy, we have to be real careful about that guy's vision, and make sure we don't move the body across that.
I'm here. On my way. Not sure I trust this.
And to be perfectly honest with you, we probably don't even have to move these bodies. Oh no, footprints! How did he... Wait, where were there footprints that guy saw?
Could have gone worse.
Did he see Doc's footprints despite Doc never stepping in a place that was visible to him? Or, like, what the hell happened there?
Payback time.
I mean, like I'm saying, we probably don't actually have to move these bodies.
I got the tools for the
But I feel better with the bodies moved. Hold on, we're gonna... Is that what happened? Did he saw Doc's footprints from picking the body up? Yes, he did. Huh. Well, that's a bug. That should not ought to be that way. Doc definitely does not leave any footprints this side of that body.
Now's the time.
Oh, apparently you can just dump a body in shallow water and they disappear permanently. Interesting. So I'm gonna make use of that, though. If this guy's gonna respond to things that he cannot possibly have seen, I'm gonna punish him for responding to things that he cannot possibly have seen. So we're gonna have Doc grab this guy. Hold on, I want to do this.
I got a feeling.
I want to do this when we have the most time.
Eyes on the target. It's now or never.
There we go.
I'll get close.
I wanted to make sure he was on this side of the wall first.
Got it. You're heavy.
And I guess just throwing him in the water works?
Well, all right.
Yep, those bodies... Oh no, those bodies totally still exist. But this one... Yeah, this one disappeared. When we mouse over him, we get nothing. Huh. Why is that? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Now that that guy's down, nobody's even looking over here, so it's easy enough to just stash the bodies in here, but you would think that, it's weird that that's inconsistent, right? Okay. And we may as well have Cooper go get the other 2 bullets out of this box before we move on.
This business has gone on for a while.
Okay, so... where are my other characters? All the way over here. So, yeah, the only way to get there is through this part. Alright, let's create an opening for him.
This is a maze. All right.
So we have a great big rock. Ooh, a great big rock that doesn't actually hit all of them. Also, something over here lights up when I hold the interact key. I'm not sure what that is. What are we looking at here? It's just a little jug. That's weird. Well, Poncho, Gunman. I mean, this guy's easy enough to draw off with a combination of the coin in the bag, right? Let's make that happen. Just drop his ass in the swamp right there. How far out does the dog get? Because I would love to not have to worry about this dog. Okay, the answer is the dog is actually quite easy to deal with.
Here goes. No objections here.
Yeah, we're in no danger from that dog. Oh, that's... Yep, just me being clumsy, basically. Moving Cooper not as far as I meant to.
Shall we? I got the tools for the job.
I mean, do we want to take this guy out? We could probably take this guy out pretty quickly. How far away from the wall does he end up? Oh, there is a spot to sneak out over here. But this guy's looking in this direction. But this could be another coin and bag thing.
I smell trouble.
Right, when he's in this position, he probably has a pretty clean sightline through the fence. Actually, you know what? Let me move that a little bit.
Guess I'll never work for Devin again. Straight through hell. I just need a few seconds.
What's that noise?
Okay. So there's lots and lots of space here
Dozens of times.
where this will work.
Let's throw out the lure. Hook, line, and sinker.
And this is easy enough.
This Wayne.
It does feel a little bit
You in hell.
too powerful, maybe. Really, it really gets the job done.
Well, all right. Whole again.
Okay. Now we get this guy in exactly the same way,
And here.
and then we can start worrying about these ponchos over here. We can probably avoid this tangle of people entirely, right? I don't think we need to mess with them.
Well, now, let's see.
Just wait for the dog to turn around, or honestly, maybe we do the opposite of wait for the... Ooh. Did not realize how close we were to disaster on that one. When the dog... Okay, he turns around to the left. I'm going to go for it. Perhaps unwisely.
Killing would be faster.
You're not going to get there fast enough, are you? Nope. Alright, we'll worry about it later. McCoy is such a slow mover. Alright, so this guy's vision ends there. Just throw the bag anywhere past that.
I'm here.
And then sneak up to the bushes. Now the real danger here is that I will accidentally prompt him to move into the bush so that he will see me.
I just need a few seconds.
You hear that? Hey, come to Papa.
Like a
I think
moth to the
his
flame.
movement line should take him outside. Yeah, okay.
The queen Shogun's nest. It works very fast.
Oh, right, the dog. Shoot. It's not necessarily safe to sit in this bush.
You hear that?
I wouldn't worry just yet. It works very fast. So that's what
Okay.
the company's
Nope,
doing.
that's the wrong guy.
Not a problem.
I don't think the dog comes close enough for this to be a problem. No. No, he just barely does not.
I'll get close and personal. My way. Let's find a good.
Pull off. I decided it was unwise. The dog's actually only outside of that guy's vision cone for like maybe a second or two. He doesn't even stay at the edge of his patrol route for very long. We'll handle it in a minute.
Place to defend.
It'll be easier to get this guy first, probably. So these two... Okay, the long coat patrols. My guess is that when the long coat patrols over here, he probably gets vision of this poncho for some portion of the end of his route. This guy up here is moving around, and he will sometimes be an issue. So there are times when nobody's looking at this poncho. There's a considerable amount of time where nobody's looking at this poncho, but it's not 100% safe. And actually, the dog becomes a little bit of an issue here, because the dog hits the end of the patrol route and turns right around toward him. It's not really safe to approach this guy from the front, either. Alright, what about you? You're a couple levels up. How visible are you to people? Looks like not very visible. Yeah, you don't see him. He's too high up. See if this long coat can see him at all. Looks like no. I'm assuming we could jump over from here. And by we, I mean Cooper. There's not actually a it's not actually a line that talks about whether or not they can jump. Maybe they can both do it. I would not necessarily be inclined to assume, though, that McCoy could make that jump, since he can't, like, climb ivy and stuff. That's cool. We'll wait for the dog to walk past one more time, and then I'll just send Cooper up here and we'll figure it out. Because it looks like Cooper can just run up on him and stab him in the face. And then once he's down, I guess we could push the rock over if we want. We don't have to. It doesn't actually provide a tremendous amount of benefit. Alright, basically, as soon as he turns around, we're gonna throw the knife.
Let's go.
And then hop over. Get my knife back. Okay. And I guess I could just hang out up here if I want. Dog's not going to catch me up here. So actually, this is probably... Let me jump back across here. This is probably the right angle of approach for the poncho.
Come on.
Think I'm 100% safe here. Just like wait for the dog to end up going back over this way, the way he's coming from right now. Just drop down, grab the poncho, drop him off in this bush, and then we can knock the dog out at basically any point along his patrol route, and it's totally safe. And in fact, I'm going to have Doc prep for that move.
Payback time.
Alright, I do believe we are safe to just go here.
Scratch one. We got places to be. My thoughts exactly.
Oh, man. Well, I screwed that up.
Bad day for
Actually, it seems like people are remarkably not aware of the dog's opinion on matters. Hold on, we gotta
work for Devin again.
make this a little bit more careful. Oh. I failed to click in the spot where I was trying to click. Like I turned the camera and okay, there's a very small distance in difference in distance there. Okay, I saved at a real bad moment. Okay, let's do this. Let's move you first. Then I have a moment to do this.
Here goes.
At the base of operations.
Wait, does the dog smell footprints? Is that what just happened there?
It's very fat. Killing.
Wait, nope. Nope, we're not killing the dog. I think the dog might have smelled his footprint. Because of the fact that footprints are just... Or the dog's quote-unquote sense of smell is just a vision cone that has special rules. I'm pretty sure it sees footprints and reacts to them through objects. Which is real dumb. That's a real dumb thing.
I got the tools for the job.
God, I wish the camera would not... I wish the camera would only zoom to somebody if you double tap their number. I think we should have an easy enough time
This way.
doing the bag thing here.
Keep your head down, shall we? I just need a few seconds.
Tracks on the ground.
Someone call for a doctor?
Somebody left tracks here.
She's responding to the tracks, not the bag, which is a little inconvenient.
I don't mind. Oldest trick in the book.
Just trying to get her to stay over here until the long coat turns around.
Gonna fall for that.
Eyes on the target.
As soon as that long coat turns around, she's down.
What you trying to
We got places to be.
Oh my god, dude.
Lots of these.
Just walk away. Ah, this sucks.
From me.
scared of me?
Yeah, he's gonna just stay in alert mode for 1,000 years. We're gonna have to wait until he patrols away again, which is really annoying.
I just need a few seconds.
Okay, at least he's going away quickly.
Tails.
Interesting.
Like a moth to the flame. Shall we continue? You won't feel a thing. Meat for the vultures.
Alright, there we go.
Guess I'll never work for
Wasn't the smoothest that it could have gone, but it's something. Is this guy gonna see the footprints and respond to him? No. Oh, yes, he is. Cool.
I'm here
Okay.
to get a warrant.
Yep, nobody else in audio range. Excellent. I'm gonna let him get over there a little bit more.
Okay. Let's go. So that's what the company's doing.
Huh. She sees that? He is still in her vision range, isn't he? That's a little inconvenient. So we need him to
I'll be damned. This place.
we need him to come way out. I'm gonna start moving now, which I think should be okay. I don't think he looks over here again. It's definitely some version of that, though, right? Where we lure him to the footprints and...
I got the primed and ready. It's just fishing. I'm here. I just need a few seconds.
Okay, this is going smoother this
To
time.
the flame.
Although I'm a little worried about the,
Feel a thing.
little worried about the long coat timing.
Meat for the vultures. Let's drop this one off.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Yeah, I'm a little worried.
We got places to be. Come on.
Let's have a look. Cork it.
I got a bullet for you.
Okay, that time we got there.
Guess I'll never work for Devin again. One-way ticket.
And we got to spend one of Cooper's relatively low value bullets on that one instead of Doc.
Too many snakes.
It was messy, but we got there.
Now, let's see.
Can I sneak around this overturned boat? Okay. Easy enough. So we have... This guy who can't see anything of value. I mean, are you unprotected now?
Okay then.
Oh, yes you are. Well, that's really quite unfortunate for you.
Done.
We are going to have murdered so many people by the by the end of this level. Alright, so we really very few people left to clean up. And in fact, you two are only seen by each other as far as I can see.
Shall we continue? I smell trouble.
Let me see how... This is probably going to be pretty easy to deal with, even if we do stick to our no killing dogs thing.
It's not.
Because this could just be a... This could just be one of us runs up on the dog and the other one... You know, we have McCoy run at the dog, and right as he gets there, Cooper throws the knife.
This business has gone on for a while.
Alright, so you guys can get up here. We can definitely get at least this far in perfect safety.
Sure
So let's
thing.
go ahead and do that. We'll leave footprints, but I think probably they will have dissipated by the time these guys get back. Yeah, they're already gone. Then it's just a matter of figuring out... I mean, we could use a distraction. We could use a coin to set it up, right? It is a little close. Alright, as soon as he turns around...
So that's
Okay.
what the company's doing.
So we're going to tell McCoy to run out here. We're going to tell Cooper to run out this way.
Shall we?
Oh, the dog turns around really slowly for no reason. Was not expecting the dog to just sit in position for so long.
In the book.
This isn't going to work.
What's your tail?
Yeah. Shoot.
Keep your head down. I'll get
Cooper-
close and personal.
Punch a man and McCoy shoot that guy? No, okay, not good enough. Yeah, got caught off guard there a little bit by the dog, just standing perfectly still for so long. So I guess we gotta wait for the dog to turn around too before we make any moves. Yeah, wow, look at that. That
So that's a queen's nest, huh?
that looks
We'll see.
real weird and stiff. Not a good AI look.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, so we get a little closer. Oh shoot. The dog
Oh,
Dog is
I'm ready.
able to hear us. I don't really want to spend my swamp gas on this.
My specialty.
I mean, maybe instead of
About to lose it.
even bothering with the coin.
Now, you stay put.
Okay, messy, but it works.
And up.
So that's what the company's
Had to spend a pretty valuable bullet on it.
You two still out here?
Excuse me, we took the hard way.
Yeah. And also the shorter. I got a feeling about that.
Alright, may as well drop this dude too.
See you in hell. Heading there.
Okay.
Okay then.
And then, I mean, is there really any reason not to kill this guy? I don't think so. Let's have Cooper handle that one.
Someone call for a doctor? Can't believe she's dragged me into this.
One less to worry about.
Running through water is really quite loud.
Okay.
Shall we continue?
You are audible at an incredible distance.
No objections here.
Okay, so we get through here again. Alright, Cooper, that's a little bit of a... He's improvising, you know? He wants to take the fastest route. He gets bored just walking everywhere. Okay,
Is a man.
damn it. Once again, really shouldn't camera zoom on a single click. Alright, do we want to just go up the stairs here? Probably not. With this long coat watching the landing, that's probably unwise. How else would we get up? We could go around this way. That doesn't seem totally ideal either. Okay, I mean, we can have Cooper just sneak up behind the long coat. But we can't kill him that way. And Cooper certainly can't shoot him. I mean, is there any place... Well, never mind. I was going to say, is there any place Cooper can shoot him from where, like, the noise won't be a problem, but it doesn't matter, because Cooper has to be the one to stab him, because Doc can't get up the ivy.
The Queen's Nest.
So I do believe we are going to have to spend another Doc bullet here. Okay, there's more to be had. Doc doesn't necessarily have to shoot that guy, because in order for us to get access to the ladder, we're necessarily going to have access to Ray Farewell, which is honestly a pretty cool name. I'm into it. So Doc's going to have to get up here somewhere where he can shoot that guy, and then Cooper's going to have to take him real fast afterward. Doc, where you going, buddy?
Oh, I won't miss.
Okay, we can make a shot happen. We can find a yeah, there we go. No, that turns red at the end as well. Okay, I totally can shoot him. I just had to wait for Doc to finish moving.
I don't mind tearing this place down.
So nobody ever sees him except these patrollers, right? Yeah, okay, he's outside that guy's vision.
Not a problem.
So I think this is pretty doable. Just watch for the patrol. And as soon as they turn around, okay, here is our moment.
Specialty.
Let's make sure. That's interesting. The same shot from multiple different angles. Yeah. The shot becomes possible based on the camera angle. That really is not,
Let's make it quick.
that's not how that should work. They should figure that out.
I don't like the
I'm down to one.
on my way.
Cooper, move that body down here. Okay. Doc has one bullet for the foreseeable. Does feel a little bad to just, like, unceremoniously toss a dude onto his own neck like that.
This Wayne better deliver.
So, pretty high priority is getting Doc up to this platform. How are we going to make that a feasible thing? Does this long coat ever see down where this gunman's walking? Okay, there's this moment. But no, the long coat loses track of him entirely. Alright, I think I see what my move's gotta be, but I don't like it. Oh, I didn't quite make it. So I think it's gotta be like that. You just have to run through the vision cone when the guy's head is turned. This is probably not a good time to go for it, honestly. Probably gonna have to wait for another cycle on this patroller. So we got to make sure that the long coat's walking away, the patroller's walking away. We can't actually distract Ray at all. We just have to run real fast. I mean, his vision cone swings for quite a while. Man, maybe the cycle right after our quick save was the right one.
Hurry up.
Can you make it? That guy randomly being able to see over, and that guy extremely does not have vision up here, right? Like, this is yeah, that doesn't make any kind of sense. But unfortunately, his vision cone never moves, so we have to get across this much of his. This is going to be maybe not possible. This is a lot of vision that we have to work through. We might have to go. Up, come on, dude. Okay, that's that thing where he decides he's just done climbing ladders for the rest of his life is a real problem.
Hey, I see you, asshole.
Yeah, it might just not be possible. We might have to clean up some of the sightlines over here before we can attempt this. Can we use Doc's bag, I wonder? Because when we throw the bag,
Through hell.
ponchos do turn and look at it.
Proof of slavery.
Wait a second.
Right? Maybe we can have Doc throw his bag up here in such a way that it
Here.
is distracting to the poncho. Because Doc could crouch behind the sandbags and I think be just fine. Right? None of these dudes ever have non-lined vision up here. Yeah.
I got a feeling about this. Can't believe she's dragged me into this.
Okay. So let's run a test.
It saved me dozens of times. Who wants to have a look?
That looks worthless.
It doesn't stop his vision for very long, and on top of that, when he looks at it, his vision is actually still covering this area. Well,
The gas is perfectly safe.
distance on the swamp gas is not good. The guy up on the platform... Okay, he's not really visible to anybody for very long. It's just the poncho and this patroller that we have to worry about, it looks like. But I mean, spending a sniper shot on him if we don't absolutely have to feels terrible since we have such a good way to sneak up.
What's up? Okay.
It's just I think we might absolutely have to.
Not sure I trust this.
If we were to... How far out can I get a coin?
Oldest trick in the book.
If I got Cooper up behind the sandbags, which I guess we may as well do.
I got lots of these.
Can throw a coin. Okay, I can't actually throw a coin that far because the sandbags occlude.
I just need a few seconds.
If I back up a little bit,
Shall we?
give myself a little bit more of an angle.
Book.
Okay, it looks like I could turn him slightly. I don't know if this would be good enough. Hold on, let's see exactly where his vision cone goes with this throw.
Sure, knock yourself out.
Ugh, nowhere. Alright, well, this is about to be our best possible opportunity here.
On my way.
I'm going to try to just do it again.
Hey,
Come on.
Oh, it worked.
Need sharpening. Done.
Alright, so you just leave that body there, and now Cooper has this dude for free. I'm going to be patient. We'll let the long coat come back and turn around again. And then with this guy being down, first of all, our lives are so much easier in general, because he's not overlooking everything. And secondly, we have bullets. Sweet, sweet murder bullets.
Okay then.
Wow, that guy has some real good hearing. That was like well outside of his audio range. Let's see if we just run it. Nope.
One less.
Oh, maybe. The stab is so fast. I assume, yeah. No way I can solve the long coat problem with my gun. And in fact, we can't solve it with McCoy's gun either, right? Because... Oh, no, okay. At this point... No, he's still visible to the poncho. Yeah, that... Okay.
Sound never worked.
The long coat's going to be a persistent issue, then. Because he's in a really awkward spot.
I'll take that, thank you.
At the end of his patrol, when he turns this way, he can see absolutely everything. And I am not sure how we're going to deal with that.
Keep your head. Let's raise some hell.
God, Cooper. Where do you even buy guns that loud? He has an artificial loudener on them. I mean, it's kind of good, actually. I think, in general, it is the case that most media dramatically underestimates the amount of noise that a gun makes. Guns are loud as hell. Especially... The effect is so much greater on guns with silencers, where, like, television shows and movies will have you believe that a silencer actually makes a gun silent, which is really not the case. Like, so much not the case. Alright, this guy's an issue. But he's an issue that we could probably just deal with pretty easily. Right, is anybody looking at him at all? Probably the patrollers see him some of the time. Oh, this guy... Okay, but when the patrollers walk over to talk to this guy, his vision turns this way. I think. We might be able to have Cooper just run over and gut this dude at the opportune moment. Although maybe it should be, maybe it's not a Cooper thing. Maybe it's a Doc thing, because we might want him in the crouch state. Let me make sure that this, that the patrollers actually... You know what? It doesn't actually matter.
Shall we continue?
If we're going to have Doc take the guy down, then we can have Cooper over here just throw a coin when they're all together, and that'll be good enough. And yes, his vision does turn completely. It's actually pretty convenient. Alright, so we just gotta have Doc sneak around over there.
Here.
Alright, how far out does your solid cone go? Nowhere.
She's dragged me into this.
As long as we stay low and behind the bush, we're cool. Alright. I'm gonna try getting real close.
Thoughts exactly.
This is perhaps inadvisable. Oops, I didn't mean to hit F5 there. Yeah, okay, the patroller turning around was not a, yeah, that's why I didn't mean to hit F5 there. That's a real bad spot to have an F5. Let me create a newest save here. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the patroller turning. That's an issue for sure.
Guess I'll never...
See, I want to get real close. That guy can't see us anyway.
We'll see.
There we go. Because I want to be in this bush. It might be I could have just taken him there, actually. Yeah, in fact, almost certainly was the case. I'm going to just try that again. Alright, so we gotta wait for these guys to turn around, because otherwise they will become a problem.
Smell trouble.
What the?
It worked.
Ah, shit. I'm too fast. Here's the problem with my gameplay. I'm just too fast and skillful.
We'll see.
I'm so fast and so good at everything that it reads as me being really bad at everything. And I can understand how you could think that that's what's going on.
It worked.
Nope. Conversation is real short. Okay, so we are... No matter how we position ourselves, we are going to need the coin distraction on top of everything else. That's fine. It's very doable.
Okay then. Guess I'll never work for Devin again.
Alright, so for right now, we'll just get into the bush. Get ready for the thing. Now see, it doesn't look like it's that short. Yeah, I don't know.
How's it going?
Doesn't look like it's that short there. Can we have Cooper... Oh, hold on a second. Let's let that long coat walk forward a bit. Out of curiosity.
Noisy.
Oh, wait.
Come
We might be able to find a spot up here where we can drop the long coat with just Cooper. I'm gonna try it. I think if we were to back Cooper up to here, somewhere around here, that was a real risky time to try that.
I got a bullet for you.
No, those guys are
Two's better than one.
just close enough to alert all of those guys.
Ready for action.
Oh, here we go, though. No, never mind. I'm still... Cooper, what are you doing? Man, I clicked... Why would he read him here, moving to here, as walk all the way around that and then jump down? What on earth are they doing with their pathfinding that makes that seem reasonable? Alright, I think this should be... This should be functional. The long coat can't see anywhere near far enough. Honestly, it's not that far off. We could even go for this while the patrollers are still just walking around. Okay. So we're going to throw the coin. We're not going to throw the coin because Cooper's real
I got lots.
touchy about his angles. God, it's so hard to get him to move to a place.
Oldest trick in the book.
Okay, there we go. And then we gotta probably just give Doc the order right now, but I'm gonna have him stay low while doing it.
What's that noise?
Timing's real close. The good news is I'm pretty sure the timing on this part did work out. These patrollers walking all the way to the corner and then doing a like 215-degree turn before actually going in the direction they're supposed to be going. They do complicate things a little.
Hey, now.
Here goes.
Okay.
I got lots of these. I hate the swamp.
It works very
Snakes.
fast. No objections here.
Noise.
That's pretty good, right? The timing is pretty tight.
Let's drop this one off.
Okay, those guys stayed distracted way longer than the little nice guys did.
Oh, that's a queen's nest. So,
Okay, so without that guy looking in over everything, now nobody's actually looking at this. Wait, no, what was that? What was this guy doing? What was this guy doing with vision that made me care about him? Why did I think he needed to go down? Because lots of people can see the long coat. You know, he's just a dude who's easy to take out. That's good enough. Alright, how...
Tools for the job.
This might get a little unpredictable.
Proof of slavery.
Come on. I'm not in the mood. Are you hiding from me?
Oh, do not go into that bush.
I'm not in the mood. Hello? Clever, huh?
Uh-oh. I believe this man's about to go into the bush. Shoot. So this guy can currently see everywhere. Yeah, if that guy goes into the bush, we're just dead.
payback. Oldest trick
Alright,
in the book.
I'm gonna try something.
Let's go.
What the?
Please turn around.
Someone you won't feel a thing. My thoughts exactly.
Not fast enough. He assumed his missing friend was just hiding in a bush, just to mess with him. It's a wild assumption. Alright, so we have a very small window of time to deal with that. Okay, I guess it's easy enough for Doc to just move over to here, right?
I got a feeling about this.
Stay low for a moment. Okay. Very unlikely these guys would check this bush.
Better deliver.
Now, we do have some options opening up here. We're pretty close to the end of the mission. I'm wondering if there's a way that we can set this up such that it's reasonable for Doc to swamp gas these four when the patrollers come all the way over here. In order for that to be reasonable, we'd have to have Cooper drop these two, like knife throw plus punch. But it could happen. That's totally doable.
I hate the swamp. Too many snakes.
In order for it to happen, though, we have to get rid of the long coat first. Or I guess no. There's no universe where we could do it fast enough. Like wait for him to do that and then just drop them all. There's no way.
Well,
No way in hell.
steady hands.
No, me. You cannot cancel out of an ability when your cursor is anywhere near an enemy, or the game assumes you are trying to see or unsee that enemy's vision. Alright, so the long coat is being watched by one of the two gunmen down here 100% of the time. That's not even an always in their view cone kind of thing. That's literally 100% of the time. There's no swinging or anything. So,
This is a maze.
how are we going to cope with that?
It's now or never.
I have a thought. It's maybe not a good thought. It's going to require Cooper to be behind these sandbags, probably. The big question is, how far can Cooper throw a knife? Because if we do swamp gas plus Cooper shoots the long coat and one of these guys, and then also quickly throws a knife at one of the dudes down there, we might be able to deal with all 7 of the enemies that we see here simultaneously, and that would be a lot of fun. Alright, so if I want to try that, Cooper's got to be on the ground. Which is not a big deal. It's easy enough to get back up.
Not a problem.
Let's actually have him jump down here. I'll feel a little safer with this.
What the?
Nothing? You saw nothing? We could, of course, do some bag stuff and try to draw these guys off, I suppose. We throw the doctor's bag down right around here and then just have the two of us jump them. But what I like about this plan is it's real big and silly.
Things will get
So.
noisy.
Cooper can get a clean line of sight up to the dude as long as he doesn't have his back to the sandbags. This might actually be doable. Again, big and silly is the primary value of this plan. Let's try to give Cooper a slightly better... Okay, so when this guy has walked away from the sandbags just a tiny little bit, he's real vulnerable.
Handle with care.
So we do this thing,
I'll never work for Devin again.
and also this, and this. I don't know, man. This might not work. Because this guy's going to have a moment to react. Oh, his gun goes on his knife goes on cooldown when he throws his gun. That sucks.
Watch and learn. No need to get bloody.
Okay. Then Cooper has to run real fast. No? He just... Okay. Hold on a second. One thing I didn't check was, is Cooper's gun alerting other people outside the area? No, it's not. Okay. I think we have to throw this first. Yeah. And then maybe it's Doc shoots this poncho instead? Maybe that works out a little bit better. I mean, I don't want to spend the bullet if I don't have to, though. Let's try not spending the bullet. What I'm going to have Doc do instead is start running.
I don't mind tearing this place down. Shall we? Bring it on.
Yeah, see, somehow the guys down here are getting alerted. It's not 100% clear to me. What alerted you?
Careful.
Okay, so those guys are all hit.
I smell trouble.
Let's go ahead and do all the gunshots. So everybody up here is now in a downed state. And I don't know that it matters particularly who does this. I think at this point it can be Cooper, who just runs.
Bullseye.
Okay, yeah, that worked. I guess this guy was setting off the alarm
Operations.
somehow without ever animating or saying anything out loud.
Needs sharpening.
Alright, I don't know if we're going to be fast enough to tie all these dudes up in time.
Still here. The Queen's net. Not a peep.
Yeah, we're good.
Sure. This'll just take a moment.
Okay. Let's tuck you in.
Okay, a real plan. Sort of. Listen, you can't say it didn't work. And I think that is maybe a pretty good place to call it for today. That was very big and effective and silly, and now we have a 95% of the way open path to the boat. Obviously, when you come back next time, tomorrow, there's going to be quite a bit more havoc, and also we're going to start a huge fire. That ought to be fun. And we'll see you then.